What's going on, diecast collectors? This is OBB, the diecast news guy, returning once more to bring you all a NASCAR diecast review on Jeremy Mayfield's 1998 Mobil 1 Ford Taurus for Penske-Kranefuss Racing. And as you guys can see, this is a really unique card that I got all the way back from some of my previous diecast hauls videos. Can't remember what track it was, probably Daytona, but this is such an iconic car, and you guys know me, I love that Pegasus. So if you guys are ready for a pretty magical review, stay tuned because we will get onto the unboxing of this very shortly. But want to take a look at this box. It's supposed to represent, his first ever Winston Cup win, which was at the Pocono 500. I mean, when you're at Pocono Raceway, you're going to see a lot of history with Jeremy Mayfield, and this one is no exception. Would love if there was a throwback of this car very soon, since we do have a number 12 Ford with us in the current series. But anyways, let's go and start the unboxing and official diecast review of Jeremy Mayfield's 1998 Mobil 1 car. And alrighty, folks, we got this diecast out of its box, and before everything started, let's look at the accessories that come with these Revell collection diecasts. As you guys can see, this is made by the Revell company. As you guys can see, this does have a nameplate with the Revell logo, or more importantly, a sticker with a nice little Jeremy Mayfield gold outline autograph name. I mean, not really an autograph, but it's supposed to represent his name. But what's really cool about these Revell diecasts, if you guys are familiar with the 124 Elite Premier diecast, this is pretty much what you're getting right here. And so if you guys end up tearing up the box, which I don't recommend you guys doing because it does bring some value to it, this does look pretty cool, so you can actually stack them up, and kind of wish Lionel would do something like this. I mean, they already do in the 124 scale Elite Premiers. Why can't they do it for the 164s? But these also do come with a certificate of authenticity just to showcase how just premium made these diecasts were. And look at this, one of 10,080s. So and there's also the president's name right there for Revell. You don't see Howard Hitchcock doing stuff like that. So anyways, with the shots fired out of the way, let's get now to the best diecast, the best part of the diecast review, which is the diecast itself. And man, this is such an iconic car, guys. It's not even funny. I mean, I guess you could say this is the one that kind of started off the hype of the Pegasus car, since every time we see a Mobil 1 car, even in modern day, we always got to talk about the Pegasus. And let me tell you what, Jeremy Mayfield absolutely made a statement in the year 1998. While he wasn't really well known, and he had some decent runs in like some pretty underfunded cars, 1998 was his big break, guys. He was not only able to drive for one of the most iconic and successful teams in racing, Team Penske, which was also known as Penske-Kranefuss Racing. That was a partnership that they had with Michael Kranefuss, which was I think he was like one of the Ford chief executives or something like that. So it does make sense. Just shows you that Penske had ties with Fords even back in the day before they went to Dodge and then eventually went back to Ford. Comment below if you guys actually prefer the Ford days or the the Dodge days of Penske. But what's even cool about these Revell diecasts, as you guys can see, we do get detailed windows, a very glossy car. My camera's kind of showing this blue as like a very, very nice light blue, but it is giving off a little bit like a dark blue indigo vibe. And there is the star of the show, the Pegasus itself, also representing the Mobil 1 Speed Pass, which I guess is like your way, well, it does say what that is, the fastest way to get gas, indeed. But you guys can see, of course, we do got the black window net and a black steering wheel as well. That's pretty cool. They were able to add that with the black interior, but those are the only parts that are black, because the rest of this diecast, even the bottom, is red. So what a unique looking car. I mean, I don't know if the actual car was red. I mean, I know they I think the last time we had a red chassis car was like with Dale Sr.'s 1993 Charlotte win, which you can get in a future Winter Circle Wave. But here's the Ford Taurus, which you guys can also see. What's cool about these Revell diecasts, the hood does open, and yeah, while that does look pretty ticky and tacky, that's a pretty cool feature. I mean, it just shows you that this car definitely came from the 90s. I mean, Revell was not really like well known for like authentic details, but they were able to do something that we can not even get nowadays. I mean, call it what it is, a red engine or a red big blob, but it's something. They took the time and dedication to mold out the hood, make sure it opens, and give us authentic rubber tires. I mean, yeah, this may look toyish, but it is so much better quality, and you can get this probably for like at a better price, as I'm trying to get the hood to actually close. That is a problem. I noticed that sometimes the hood, you can see there's a little bit of a gap right here. So Revells weren't perfect, but man, I love these rolling tires. And also do got the Ford Taurus body style, which definitely screams retro. I mean, look at that. This car is so old, we even have 76 as the official fuel sponsor, which, by the way, they actually do sponsor an IndyCar driver, Connor Daly. But this car, unfortunately, since Revell was known as a toy, was known as a toy company, they could not put the Winston Cup Series logo on here. But we do have a Budweiser logo right here, so that kind of contradicted just what I said, as I know my camera does not want to pick it up, but yeah, there is a Budweiser logo. Don't know why there's not a Winston Cup Series logo, but you guys see here we got, is that a Kmart logo? Oh God, my good buddy David Land's gonna go nuts over that. But I just love how simple this paint scheme is. And again, guys, when you get onto, when we have to get onto the weekend of Pocono, you know for sure that they are going to be talking about Jeremy Mayfield, all right? Even though, I mean, him and NASCAR are not really the best ties. Plus, if you guys don't know what happened with Mayfield, I mean, I'm not going to say too much, but let's just say, I mean, he had some good runs in the 12 car, and then the year 2000 hit, and that right there was just, that was just a disastrous year. I mean, a pretty bad year for Jeremy Mayfield, and eventually led him to his firing at, I think, at the middle or like very early on in 2001. That's when he got let go and went to drive the 19 Everham car, and just one story after another. Jeremy Mayfield just went through so much, you know, driving in, you know, various Cup teams. But he definitely, I mean, glad he was able to get his first win with Penske. I mean, like I said, this is such an iconic car, and like I said in the introduction, guys, I really, really wish we could do a throwback on this. I know Mobil 1 is tied in with Toyota, but dude, they could have probably done a throwback when Mobil 1 was still with some of the Ford drivers, like with Stuart Haas, but I don't know, maybe we'll have to be hopeful one of these days, because the numbers there, the sponsorship still sponsors NASCAR, and the manufacturer Ford is still there too. I mean, I would love a freaking Penske throwback to one of the 12 cars, whether it'll be Jeremy Mayfield or Ryan Newman. That'd be pretty darn nice. But anyways, let's get on now to the side-by-side comparison of another Mobil 1 car, which, by the way, I did say his name, the Rocket Man, Ryan Newman, as we do got this chunky-looking Team Caliber car. Good God, just shows you how chunky these freaking, look at this big chungus over here. Good God, these Team Caliber cars are something else. Now I can see why Diecast doesn't really like these that much. But, yeah, this has been a long time sponsored with Penske, so I can see why they probably, you know, switched the branches right here. But as you guys can see, man, such a nice looking die cast that you see with the Sony logos. Both had rubber tires. Still was really nice though. But again, I mean, knowing our luck, we were probably going to have a throwback of this before this, but they were able to showcase the Pegasus quite well. I don't know why they got rid of the Pegasus, but hey, comment below which Mobil 1 car has been your favorite in terms of the Penske days, because I think Jeremy Mayfield's car, I would say, it's probably one of the most iconic cars that we got in NASCAR. I mean, even though he was only able to get like a few wins in this, and ironically, both of them were at Pocono. So, hey, I mean, let's not forget what happened, you know, with the bump and run that he had in like, what, like it was in 99 or 2000 where he bumped Dale Sr. out of the way. He intimidated the Intimidator. I mean, that's when you know Jeremy Mayfield definitely became a star in the Winston Cup Series. But comment below if you guys have any other memories to share about Jeremy Mayfield, as I don't want to talk about too much more about him, since, you know, there's a lot more to talk about Jeremy Mayfield. But anyways, y'all, I hope you all enjoyed this very interesting diecast review, the Revell version of Jeremy Mayfield's 1998 Ford Taurus for Penske Racing with that other guy. But yeah, this has been OBB, the diecast news guy, and I'll see you guys next time on a future NASCAR review. And yeah, so long for now, and hello, Pegasus.